Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time 7:28 p.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,537, up about 0.41% so far. Respect to over crypto market, we are relatively flat on the key coins, currently trading just up or down about 0.5%. While the altcoins have the house, it's kind of a mixed bag, but the ones that are selling off in the red right now are approximately around 3% so far on a downward trend. And on the equity side, we had a relatively green day, being led by a lot of the tech stocks. Seems like across the board, as we can see on the left side of the chart, Dow Jones is closing on a green note, just sliding off slightly, down about 0.08% after market hours. S&P also doing the same comparably. Nasdaq is being driven up by a lot of the tech stocks, obviously, up about close to 2% on a post-market perspective as well. And let's just dive into technicals without wasting more time. You can see that clearly right now Ethereum has been between levels, between the 3,650 to the 3,450 as a level, right? We are basically in mid-level levitating. And at the same time, with respect to MACD, you could see that we've crossed up for quite some time. Just kind of leveling off right now, not really doing much. At the same time, RSI is still, showing some signs of, bullishness, but you can see that it's kind of simmering down, curving down at the same time. Risk level is still relatively high at 72 out of 70, so we all know what that means. And the next level to watch out for, if we could see more bullishness, which we try to get to today, was to go up to 3,600. But you can see that we gave up at somewhere around 3,581, as we were trying to get up to the next real level, 3,650. We just couldn't get there, right? So definitely be cautious. We are running relatively hot, running relatively high. And you could see that we've been kind of struggling to try to get back up. And as you kind of have to take that as a caveat that we have been searching for basically close to 20 days so far. So taking a breather, is gonna be a necessity, right? Because of the fact that you need to have the monetary circulation to replenish the momentum for you to keep going up. You can't just go up one shot, right? So something to be cautious about, right? Respect Bitcoin up about 1%. We are lingering at the moment, just about 1%, not really doing much. We are about to form a death cross. At the same time, we are still kind of gliding on a sideways fashion. But as we form a death cross, you're going to obviously cross down. And as you cross down, you're going to obviously come down to like somewhere at the next natural level around 44, all the way to somewhere around 42. Right, and I think these are the frames that I would ideally DCA at in more of a risk-averse perspective. Ethereum, you could see that we formed a death cross recently. We are already kind of simmering down, cooling down on the technical front. And you could see that 38, 34, all the way to 28 would be the next levels of leap down that we potentially get down to. So something to be cautious about with respect to Ethereum Classic if you want to think about buying now. Dogecoin, you can see that we're still green because of the bullish pennant, right? We're at the 64 out of 70, so we technically should still have more room to run up to. And you can see that clearly we pump up all the way to at one point at 1566 because that's the level that you get canceled out as the next peak that you saw prior that occurred February 8th, 2022. Okay? So that gave up and then subsequently reversed down. So it's a lot of volatility today on a lot of up and downs on Dogecoin for obvious reasons because of the Twitter acquisition by Elon Musk, right? As you saw the news. With respect to Cardano, it's up about 2%. You can see that right now we are 65 out of 70, curving down at the moment. Would I be buying now? We are still relatively bullish, right? But the next leap up is going to be a big one, right? From 121 all the way to 134, right? But we're relatively robust at 70 out of 70 right now, so I would just wait until we come back down to 85 to below. Solana is down about 3%. You can see that we are giving up right now, curving back down from the overbought level, curving down a MACD front. So we're about to kind of form an apex already. So naturally gliding back down to somewhere around 85 to 60 would be much more logical to DCA. XRP to DCA would be 69 to 57 again. Polkadot's ideally from 1640 all the way to $14 would be more natural for us to DCA. Algorand's down about 5%, 75 all the way to 67. We could see that sell-off's going to be quite disgusting. Death crawls at the same time, the momentum's giving up right now, so watch out for this. Shiba Inu is still bullish despite the red candle, with a 70 out of 70 curving down at the moment, so definitely be cautious about this one. It's low 2000s, right? So 2100, 1400, 900 from here. MacTech down about 2%, 142 to 120 would where I would be DCAing at. Respect to AVAX down about 2.5% as well, giving up right now at 95, right? Anywhere from basically 60 to 50 from here would be where I would DCA at. Luna is still trying to sustain the level because of the W shapes that we're having right now. But is it long lasting? We're trying to get back up to 120 or 118, which was all-time high. But the real level is 120, right? And the reason is because of this bullish pennant, right? But we are in new territory, so you could technically be leaping up and be extremely overbought. And I think the level you should get to will be 120, 125 to 130 based on the current setup. So hopefully you guys had a great Monday. I had a really long day today, so sorry for posting a little bit later. But appreciate you for dropping by, and take care.